pray together during what you do. That doesn't make sense. That made sense the first time I said it. Hey everyone, I'm Logan.
And I'm Jen.
And this is Surprised by Marriage. And today we're going to talk about NFP because it is NFP Awareness Week, right, babe?
Yep.
Now, we recently, like maybe last year, talked about how NFP has impacted our lives and our marriage, which you can find right here, located right there. But today, what we're going to talk about is specifically the importance of prayer and NFP and how they go together.
Yeah, I think a lot of us don't forget how important or how vital prayer is when we are using NFP. I know it took us a good bit to realize how important it is to constantly be praying together and individually about what God is asking of us as a couple, as a family, and all of that.
Because, I mean, as simple as those three little words are, I mean, you're really discerning a bunch of things. Mm-hmm. A, whether or not it's good timing to have kids. B, whether you're trying to not have kids. Well, that's basically the same thing. Okay. B, for health reasons, if you're going through mental or physical stress. And just see previous video of what we talked about when it comes to abstinence as well.
Yeah.
Praying about these things is important instead of just jumping into them, because you got to understand that you're both on the same page with God as well in moving forward with faith. Come on.
NFP is not just about should we have another baby or not. It's about, are we on the same page, like in all areas of life? Is our marriage doing well? Are our kids doing well? We have to look at the big picture, and we have to be praying about all of it and discern what is God asking of us today, whether that's to have another baby or try to have another baby, or to wait for another baby, because sometimes it's not a good time, even though we might want another baby.
Right. Remember, the P in NFP stands for planning, and you can't go about planning without praying. We didn't rehearse that.
No.
So that's what we're trying to stress within regards to relating NFP and prayer.
Yeah. This might be a little too much information, but we just feel like we should share this one little story of, it was probably over a year ago. We had decided that it was not quite time to be open to another baby, but it was a potentially fertile day because I had been charting, but we really wanted to have sex, but we did not want to have a baby. And so
we didn't want to have the possibility of us getting pregnant.
Yeah. I mean, if it would have happened,
no one knows if you're going to get pregnant or not.
Yeah. We still were not sure if we were ready. So we prayed about it for, it's probably like 20 minutes. We sat there and we talked about it and we prayed about it.
Went back and forth, tug of war on this.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about everything and we were praying, and all of a sudden Logan was like, babe, I just feel like God is telling us it's okay. And I was getting the same feeling, like the same exact feeling. So we did it, and we were glad we did. And that was like such a beautiful moment in our marriage. I can't even explain it, but we brought prayer into NFP just like you're supposed to, and we knew what God was telling us. And I mean, we didn't get pregnant, which if we would have, that would have been fine.
We would have both been okay with that outcome because we prayed about it and understood that we were both on the same page about it. So if you're like us and you practice NFP within your marriage, we want to stress prayer. Include prayer in every facet that you do with it. Just don't talk about it. Pray and include God with it, because He will give you the answer that you need when it comes to, is this the right time on things? Should I abstain? Should I go forward? Should we wait to have kids? Should we have kids now?
Yeah. Even if you are in a situation where you will most likely not be able to have any more biological children for health reasons or whatever it may be, you still should be praying about it, incorporating that with NFP, because God might be asking you to do other things in your life, to be open to adoption or just some other endeavor. There are so many ways to be fruitful in a marriage, and we have an awesome guest post on our blog about it, and we'll link to that in the description. Yeah. There are so many things to discern, but you have to be praying about it in the first place. NFP has definitely helped our prayer life together, and that's the most important thing in your marriage, is to be united to not only to each other but to God too.
And remember, as we go through this NFP Awareness Week, we just want to remind you that to include prayer, again, in everything that you do, especially NFP, since that's what we're talking about, because God's going to provide for you. He's going to give you the answer, the direction, the guidance that you need. And
He wants to be a part of it.
With important life decisions such as NFP and everything that comes with it, don't forget Him. Don't forget each other. Don't forget prayer. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.